What is up, y'all? It's your girl Daya. It is Tuesday, the week of Thanksgiving, and I am so excited because I am headed to DC for the weekend to see one of my favorite DJs, Amapiano duo TXC. I just thought like this would be a great opportunity for me to get back into vlogging, take y'all along with me. I got up at like 4:30 a.m. this morning, started finishing packing. I had to work yesterday, so I was just too tired to kind of wrap up packing, which I started over the weekend. But we finna head out. Right now it's about 7 a.m. My flight boards at 9 o'clock. So I'm an early girly. Usually I used to be like way earlier than this. And ironically, I have not been to DC since I was like literally in college. So it's been a minute. I'm excited. I booked this flight and this trip like super last minute. And honestly, I'm just ready to enjoy and get a break from Chicago for a minute. So I will check back in with y'all. We will get all updated on what I've been up to, how bud tending has been going, and everything like that once I get settled. But for now, I'm gonna head to the airport. Let's go. To my gate right now, but here I am, so happy because they're like, oh, you don't have to take your shoes off, yada yada yada. So I'm like, smooth. Then they said, oh no, Miss Mamas, you gotta come back through. We see something in your shoe, in my Converse, which has me gagged because what could possibly be in my Converse shoe, and just one of them. But it's fine. We made it through. So
Johnson, please come to the C concourse.
okay, so we are at the hotel. I'm going to my floor now. Oh no, you inserted. What's up, y'all? So we have made it to the hotel. It is so cute. It's very giving like eclectic vibes. Wow, I was trying to switch the camera, but I guess the age of my iPhone out, I cannot do that. So let's take a cute look around the room. Okay, so here's me, child. Airport fit. Slight work. Walk in. There's obviously closet, lockbox. We got a cute little TV, mirror. The water they said was complimentary. My angles are not angling right now. Okay. And then, yeah. Okay. We're getting it there. Okay, I'm not very high up, so no crazy view. This look like a tennis court. I don't know, I just know I better keep these shades close when I'm getting ready. But DC is beautiful, like just on the ride here even. Yeah, this is it. It's cold in here, girl. Let's please turn this motherfucker on. Is it up? I'm a little cold. Got a big Throla. I have one of their record players. But yeah, this is the room. We got this white man with this lady with big pretty fingernails. Side table. And then this is the bathroom. Apparently it's also a hostel. I didn't sign up for like the hostel, or it used to be or something. It's cute. It's very forward. It kind of reminds me of like a few levels down, but kind of like a Soho House or a Hoxton in Chicago. And obviously they have different locations, but like a real bathtub. So, all right, y'all. So I'm not really settled, but I figured like before I get super duper duper settled that I would do the check-in that I said I was gonna do. Okay, so that is the hotel room that I'm in. Now let's catch up, because I said that we was going to catch up about where I have been. I have not really posted like, I've posted some things here and there, but I haven't done like a longer vlog in so long. So first off, let's talk about the flight. The flight, y'all, it was fine. It was a packed flight. And I am such a Taurus. Like, I like to be comfortable. And a Taurus, as in my zodiac sign. Don't be confused by my accent. I really was wanting to relax. But when the plane is packed like that, and then mind you, y'all, I had my headphones in because I'm usually trying to kind of like, I don't think decompress is the word, but sometimes it's sensory overload traveling like that. So I put on my headphones and played a podcast while I'm like looking for a seat. And I did not pay attention enough to see that there was a child in the row before me and there was another child in the row before him. So it was a lot. The baby wasn't doing too much, but it was a lot of movement. It wasn't the most peaceful situation, but it was fine. It was fine. We made it. And then on the ride here, so you know how I mentioned in the first in the intro how I have not been to DC since I was in college. Memories just really came back to me because the difference is that I actually have never flown into DC. Like, when I came to DC in college, we actually road tripped. It was for a student. Y'all, I want this to be straight so bad and I don't want to be. It's fine. We came with the student organization I was in. I actually came twice, and it was the year that he who will not be named was actually elected the first time. And it was like the day after he was elected or something. It was just so wild to be here during that time. And I went with two organizations, and one trip we were like touring different government buildings and stuff like that, learning the type of like administration, communications jobs that we could have in DC. And I remember enjoying myself. But what I remember most, it came to me while I was in the car. We stayed in this really huge house, big house. Like, everybody had their own room. The room I got was in the basement. And also this house had like a back/like outhouse. Long story short, y'all, you could tell it was one of them houses where people, old houses, where certain people had their slaves. Folks that looked like me up in there, lived in the back. And I was in the basement and I just got the spookiest vibes. That I could not sleep. And I'm not bougie like that. Like, I don't want to say that's bougie, but I personally, it wasn't like, oh my God, I got the room in the basement. Like, I wasn't pressed about that, or that it wasn't like a nicer floor room. That was fine to me. But I kept feeling like a really dark energy in that basement, and to the point to where I could not sleep. I tried so hard, and I just was so scared. And like, I had slept in the living room that whole trip. So that's a side note. But now we are here, we're in DC. So let's catch up. Why am I here? So like I said, I have been, as y'all know, I'm a DJ, and I have been looking for like just something else to do. I can honestly, transparently say that I have been feeling very bored about life lately. Like, feeling like I need something different, something new. And every day I'm trying to live that way. Like, what's something different that I can do today to kind of spice up my day, yada yada yada. But like, y'all, oh my God, I just kind of been so over it. And I obviously love Chicago, but musically I'm here because TXC is like an Amapiano duo out of South Africa that I really love watching their sets. Like, y'all know I go to the gym. I be on the Stairmaster once a week, and I always watch different Amapiano sets. And they were like one of the first DJs when I first started listening to that genre. If you don't know, to kind of simplify it, I hate to simplify it, it's like a South African house music genre. And when I first started listening, they were one of the first DJs that I would listen to a lot. They had a boiler room that was being promoted like on my YouTube a lot, and I felt that like one of their sets, a boiler room, I don't even know where that boiler room was at. I think it was in London. But it made me fall in love. I kind of want to watch it just for nostalgia's sake, which I might. So that's why I'm here. I wanted to see them. I wanted to already get out of Chicago. I wanted to do something different this holiday. Other than that, where I have been, y'all, I have still been working at the gardening shop. I forgot that this is the term we're trying to use to kind of, you know, be incognito, honey. I still have been working at the gardening shop. It is a crazy industry. Like, to go from, as y'all know, I started off in like writing, journalism, to go from that to an industry I would say that is kind of just as crazy, super new in Illinois. I'd just be like, wow, am I destined to work in these super chaotic, crazy industries? I don't know, but we here, and we're gonna have fun with it. So that is where I've been at. I'm actually gonna try to find I'm gonna find a dispensary nearby because I really want to see like what their dispensaries are like. I may even drop by like two. The saddest part about leaving home was leaving my greens. I cannot lie. I am on a whole schedule routine and just like bettering my life with the plant. So, you know, obviously she's not federally there yet, so could not fly with that. Gonna try to see what I could find here. Right now, I need to get something to eat. I'm hungry. And shout out to the person who's working the lobby at Generator DC. That's actually where I'm at. She let me in early. I figured traffic, I know DC traffic, just like Chicago, I know by the time it hits like check-in, which is like 3, traffic is gonna be so crazy. And I also, there probably was gonna be like a surcharge for Uber. I plan on really traveling by the metro, which I'm excited about. They have like red line, purple line, like Chicago. And I remember feeling comfortable on it. It's clean. I'm pretty decent with directions. So I'm excited to just be a tourist and vibe out. There's a happy hour I actually wanted to go to later, really for the food. So right now I'm trying to decide if I want to just chill out until later or if I need to go get me a snack. The one thing I will say about this hotel that I do not love is that there's no microwaves. Me personally, when I travel, like especially if you're a solo traveler, is you want to save. So if you do something like a pizza or something, you know, it's like nice to be able to reheat. You don't have to go buy fresh food. So I feel like I want to find like a grocery. Literally, I would get some milk and some protein cereal and call it a day. That's the plans in terms of life catch up. I also have been taking on clients, helping them with their content and their social media, which I would say is kind of why you haven't seen me post as much, but really it's because of the day job, like at the gardener shop. Just to be transparent, I definitely understand why creators will focus on creating for real, because once you can do that, it's a different level of like freedom, and I'm just like not there yet. I never really come on here and be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry I've been gone. And there's nothing wrong with apologizing for like, you know, wanting to be more consistent. I wish I could be more consistent, but that's just life. That's just life. But I do understand that like in this next season, if I want to take this more seriously, like I have to be more consistent. So TXC, Amapiano DJs, today is really just like a chilling. Tomorrow morning, I do want to do some stuff in DuPont Circle and then go to TXC tomorrow night. And then Thursday, actually, the one federal holiday that the museums are open is Thanksgiving. Apparently, I've learned through Reddit that people will send their families off to museums. Well, I guess whoever cooks, and it has them come home when they're done cooking, which is so smart. So I'm actually gonna go to the African American History and Culture Museum, which is the reason why I came. I think it was 2017 when I was in college for the first time. One trip was for that visit, and then the other trip was to tour the different like government jobs and buildings here. So I'm excited to just see it, see how it's changed, if it's the same. But yeah, for now, I am going to do some research on what I'm about to eat. And I'm probably gonna nap once I get some food too, because again, I've been up since 4 a.m. CST. So we finna real soon be hitting 12 hours. Check in soon. Okay, y'all, so this is what I am, this is what I'm working with. Don't judge me. All right, so that's why I look like I got a hat over my head, because basically, a hat wig, because basically I do. I wear V-part wigs, and they're very helpful because essentially, like when it's cold outside, all you have to do is put on your V-part wig, and you kind of got a hat on. You basically got a hat on, and you just keep out like how much hair you want out. It's looking a little raggedy right now, I'm not gonna lie, because I just sweated so much under it. And I'm just like, it is 60 degrees in DC. 60. I can't be walking around with no hat on. So we're gonna go ahead and undo my hair, my leave out, try to revive this. Essentially, it's like a hat with like clips in the V. You could leave more out, you could leave less out. It's up to you. We're gonna go ahead and clip this down so I could look kind of presentable before I go get this food. All right, so normally I would really actually like put this hair, like I would blend it, like it would look more natural than it looks right now. But like I said, I'm hungry. The goal is to get something to eat right now. So at this point, I was gonna put earrings on, but honestly, I don't even feel like I'm so hungry. So let's go get some food. So I just left Mason's Famous lobster rolls. It was so good. And now I'm headed to get some food just so I could have something in the hotel with me. It's such a beautiful day. Why did they got me walking up that hill? The Stairmaster prepared me for this. Okay. So I just got back to the hotel for my 20-minute walk from Safeway, the grocery store. And now I have to decide if I'm gonna go to happy hour later. Y'all, I am really walking around this hotel gagged at the price I got for how nice it is. So I am back to the hotel room. I walked through DuPont Circle. So nice, so beautiful. I feel so lucky that I came at such a like great time on such a nice day because it was so nice outside. Sorry y'all, I cut the heat. They had the air conditioning on. And like, it's not the weather for air conditioning. Even though it's nice out, it's heating season. So anyway, I went to Safeway, which is like their grocery store, and got some just stuff because it's like I'm just trying to think about how to spend as least as possible as I can. Okay, this has been a budget trip and I'm literally in shock at just how beautiful this hotel is. Like, it feels very neat. Like, it feels like the Hoxton, like I said before, or like Soho House hotels on like more of a budget. It's more spunkier. There's a very cute downstairs. Like, I'm excited just tonight to like bring my book down there and just sit down there and like read. But anyway, I went to the grocery store to get some stuff. Okay, much better. I did a lot of walking. To get some stuff so I at least have like breakfast, you know. Technically they say breakfast is included, but really it's like, I think if you book through the website, and I booked through Airbnb, and I think that's why I got such a great price. So yeah, I got some of my Greek yogurts because this is what I would have at home. It was on sale, like 4 for $5. I got a bowl of fruits. We got mangoes, pineapples, and strawberries. So y'all know I'll be topping them sometimes on my, well, not sometimes, I usually top them on my Greek yogurt. I got some spoons. I will probably take most of these back home. And then I got a Gatorade because tomorrow we trying to party hardy and like who knows? And I just know what it feels like to come home to a nice, cold, not Gatorade, Powerade, and we got the no sugar. It's just as good. So I'm gonna chill out. I did so much walking. I'm like, oh my God, I don't even know if I'm really like still trying to go to this happy hour. But honestly, like I still have energy and I still would like to go to this happy hour. And like tomorrow is Thanksgiving Eve. So I have thought about like, dang, stuff may be really closed. But I feel like I'm still gonna make an effort tomorrow to like do some stuff because we know Thanksgiving Day things gonna be closed. So that's where we at. We're gonna chill out and then we'll see if I head out to the happy hour that's like back in DuPont Circle in maybe a few hours. It is about 1 going on 2. I wanted to get up earlier, but y'all, my little miss time of the month came, so which I knew and I actually forgot until it hit like late yesterday, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm having cramps. And then I woke up in the middle of the night, like really cramping, just very uncomfortable, honestly. And yeah, so I just slept in. I wanted to go to the gym this morning and show y'all the gym and all that, but I really think I'm gonna take it easy because obviously I'm seeing TXC tonight. So my focus really is going to like this bookstore. It's around DuPont Circle. Going to one of my favorite places ever, Baby Rob, just because I need something simple and quick. And yeah, yesterday I went to Swingers Golf Club and that was cool. I was a little disappointed because apparently since it's holiday season, they are no longer like doing their happy hour right now. And when I got there, it was like super chill. And then like mid-meal, things were very teed up. And I was just not really super interested in doing the golfing. The food was good though, as y'all can see. I smashed those jalapeno, what they call them, stuffed jalapeno peppers with like this dill sauce. It was so good. And then I actually took the bus, which was nice. It's not far. I got me like a Smart Trip card using the app. Like I say, we're not working too hard today, y'all. And yeah, that's it. I enjoyed myself yesterday, chilled out, watched movies. I had breakfast this morning, and I was just watching that Shine documentary on Hulu. Y'all should watch that. Given what's all come out about Mr. Puff Daddy, girl, it's a mess. So that's where we're at right now. About to head to DuPont Circle, walk around. And then last thing, y'all. So speaking of the dispensary, we have an update. I am so disappointed. I want to preface this by saying, you know, I am from a legal state, and this is no shade to nobody who does not live in a legal state, who lives in a state that's like in an in-between space. But I think that once you begin to have a greater experience with something, you want to upkeep that experience. And obviously Illinois has only been legal for 4 years. So I'm not trying to be like, oh my God, I just can't, But I just want to preface by saying, like, I'm not judging nobody. This is just my personal experience. But basically, when I did my research, I saw that there were dispensaries here. I was so excited. Yes, technically it's rec. But basically what I've learned now is that there is a gifting system, and that while it is technically recreational in DC, the district is not necessarily like actively regulating the system or like overseeing cultivation, production, you know, and really overseeing the dispensaries here. So it's something called gifting that they do. And to be honest with you, when I go to these websites, they all look very shady. And I don't want to look down on any new brand trying to like start a new thing, but it's actually very important to me, especially like these days, how like this is not back in the day, like how these days things be laced with things and stuff like that. Like, I don't really plan on doing nothing, getting nothing from these streets here. And also I wanted something very discreet, like a disposable or a vape or something. And especially with it being that time of the month and given like where I'm staying, etc., and like there is no options really. Everything looks very sketch online, and I'm personally just not comfortable. So, and I'm honestly just disinterested now in actually checking out the disposed now that I know what the setup is. And also the prices are outrageous for these brands that I'm like, what is this brand? Like the brands that I know about that are in legal and like regulated states, it's different when you can Google a product, look at the SEO, look at the percentage, say, you know, is this D8, is this D9? Like, you can't do none of that because it seems like it's very much so still in like a free-for-all kind of space. And even back before things were legal in Illinois, there was a certain level of just, you know, trust with, you know, for me personally, how I approach things with who I was supporting. So, yeah, there will be no visits. Sad face. I'm also very sad. Obviously I will live like I am all about, you know, using a plan to better your life, but I don't feel like dependent, so I'll be fine. It's just these cramps is whipping my butt, and it's the reason why I'm getting up so late today, and I probably only got like 3 more hours of sunlight. So that's where we're at right now with that, and then we're gonna head out now and just get some food and explore. Massive. So cool, y'all.
Kids. So let me check as soon as Paul. Yeah, that's fine. Got it. Okay.
Beats. this is where the choir boys would have sat 400 years ago, within Florence in Italy.
Okay, so I had so much fun during the Lars Anderson tour. I'm about to head home and chill out for the party tonight. Okay, so I did try to visit a dispensary / smoke shop, but they said that they're now medical. So I have to get a medical card, and I'll have to like do some paperwork that I really don't have time to do. So lesson here, let's go to Maryland. And next time I come, I'm gonna make my way to Marion, Maine, and Maryland. I am obviously, or not obviously, done up. I've been back in my room chilling. I went to the Lars Anderson Museum. I went because it was free. I saw it on TikTok. It was really cool, very interesting, learned a lot, as y'all can see. And then I actually did go to one of the dispos that I saw online, and shockingly, not shockingly enough, it's like on the way home, so I really didn't go out the way. I was like, you know what, it's right here. I seen this one online. When I walked up, there were 2 people like in the lobby area, and then there was like a completely different door to walk through, which is kind of emblematic of what it looks like in Illinois. But I think we're at a space where it's a little bit more free, and like it don't seem like the store is off away in a cage, kind of. But basically, as soon as I opened the door, the receptionist told me that since they have now reopened, that they are now med only, and that like it's a quick process to sign up. I went to go get some food from Bibi Bob. My hotel do not got a microwave, so I was just like, nah, you know, I'm good. I don't need to get a med card here. Like, it's not worth it. And also, if you are not in the industry, typically when you hear like anything green related being like shut down, typically there is some type of like compliance situation, and more than likely what has happened is that before they obviously were not medical only, and they likely were like some type of shut down for not being, I didn't say their name, so I think it's fine. I'm assuming that they were shut down for some type of non-compliance, which is probably now why they are medical only, to ensure that they are safe from their business being shut down again. That's typically how it kind of works when you're in that in between like gray period. So did not get into the dispo, as y'all can see, but I've been chilling, resting up, just got ready, about to head to this party. It is in Northeast DC, and apparently I am in Northwest. I am in like, you know, closer to like the Georgetown area. And so, you know, I'm excited to go that way. Yeah, I've actually had the perfect day. I felt so bad this morning that I like woke up quote unquote late, but honestly, everything really worked out timing wise. It was really nice walking around. And the only thing I'm concerned about is tomorrow it's supposed to rain, but we will figure that out when we get there. So let's go see TXC. This is the fit. Afro-American tee, black jeans, keeping it simple.
Por favor, por favor, por favor, por favor.
It's crazy because I feel way more comfortable being a tourist over here because we're in like a touristy area. Did not get to vlog this morning, but we are here. It's so beautiful. It's a rainy day, but I'm excited. All right, so I'm going to the cafe. Thankfully it's open because I didn't think it would be open today. So I am super happy because I am actually very hungry and I didn't think I was going to be able to eat before walking around for like. We got chicken, mac and cheese, half a candy yam. I was gonna get pecan pie, but one slice was $7, and I said absolutely not. I'll wait till I get home and get a full pie for that price.
The actions of African Americans helped convince him to issue the Emancipation Proclamation in order that 3,000
You can put extra away for my daughter staying your tongue plumb.
And the train.
Tickets, please. Tickets, ma'am. Thank you kindly. Ladies and gentlemen, tickets.
To the middle class, and young people began taking advantage of new educational opportunities.
So I'm leaving the museum now. It was such a great time, very emotional, obviously at certain points, but makes me very proud to be African American. I am headed to, I'm gonna take the bus, not the train, I think. We'll see, but we're headed back to chill for the day. Then I'm out of here tomorrow. Somebody who was working in the lobby when I left out and is still working in the lobby. Talk about dedication. Oh my gosh. But I had such a great time at the museum, like I said. Honestly, y'all, I'm so sorry because I really wish I would have thought about like making sure I have some type of snacks today, given that literally it's Thanksgiving. So everything is closed. Now I did have a hefty meal as y'all saw. So I think I'll be fine. I feel like at most I want something to drink. We'll figure it out, but I had planned on going to Walgreens, and now Walgreens is definitely closed. And then the 7-Eleven, I passed it on the bus, and I just didn't feel like walking back. So we just gonna chill out, vibe out. It's time to rest. I've had such a great time here, and watch this new show on Netflix, Madness, I believe. And yeah, good, y'all. So it is the day that I am actually about to leave DC yesterday. I was so tired. Like, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get snacks, have a movie night, this, that. No, I didn't even end up leaving back out to get snacks. I just went to the vending machine. There was like a vending machine on one floor. I got some like ginger ale and water, and I just been tired. So I just been watching movies, or watching that show Madness on Netflix. And then I was gonna take a like Uber / Lyft to the airport, but I'm honestly really enjoying taking the bus. I haven't taken the train yet. I have before, but not this trip. But it's pretty simple. Like I said, growing up in Chicago, taking the bus, the train in Chicago, it's quite easy to me. So I'm actually gonna take the bus and the train to the airport because I just have so much time. I don't board until like 2:30, so I really have a while. Checkout is in like less than 30 minutes, so I'm just trying to hurry up and you know, get ready. And that's pretty much it. I've really enjoyed myself. I feel like I've used up like all my time here on this visit. I definitely want to come back and do things in different neighborhoods. I think this trip was really like the piece that I needed, and the trip that I needed to kind of like clear my head and get away from home for a little bit. So thank you for following along. Let me know if you have any questions about the area I was in, anything that I've done this trip, and I will get back to you. And let me go head out so I can head back to Chicago. Bye, beautiful. I'll be back. Out of here.